Welcome to Cedar Point opening day Halloweekends. Today is September 15th. It's a Thursday, and it's very special because today's the first ever Thursday that's an opening day for Halloweekends.
Yeah.
Because last year they did Thursdays, but only in October.
Yeah.
So the opening day wasn't, I don't remember if opening day was a Friday or a Saturday. From year to year, it's hard to remember. But we're gonna get in here, we're gonna check out anything that's new. I know that they got rid of deprivation and changed it out for bloodbath.
Yeah, so let's see with that. New haunted house.
Yeah, new haunted house, technically, not an added haunted house.
Right, but a re-themed one.
Yeah.
Like Top Thrill Dragster.
Yes, exactly. And then Erie Estate. We've always just called it Erie Estate, but it like had a name before it, and now
Like
it's got a different.
It was like it was G.A. Boakling Erie Estate or something like that.
Yeah, and now it's a different Erie Estate. So who knows if that's anything special. They have Scary Okie, which is at the farmhouse stage, and that's only for Thursday. So we'll get to see that tonight. Yeah, that's only Thursdays. So we'll get to see that. So we'll get inside and see everything there is to see, take you through a couple of the haunted houses, and yeah, guys, show you guys what there is to see. So go ahead and subscribe now before it's too late, because as the video goes on, you're going to forget to subscribe, and that would absolutely suck.
Yeah, that would be good. So yeah, we'll take you along for a good and fun vlog of Cedar Point Halloweekends opening day.
Right away, as soon as you walk in, you're greeted with a little photo op, and you can stick your faces. Look, he's gonna show in case you can't figure it out. There you go, your face goes right in there. But we're here at 5 o'clock, and we're here for early entry. The park actually opens at 6, but Cedar Point has early entry every single day that it's open, right? Tell them.
Yes.
Yes.
It is, yes.
Yeah. So if you're coming to Cedar Point for a day and you have a pass that's eligible for early entry, then that means that you get early entry if they are open, no matter what day.
No matter what day. So yeah, early entry for Halloweekends also.
And another thing is Thursdays, we will not get any Fall Fest activities. Fall Fest, or Trick or Treat Fall Fest is only during the day. So that will be Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays that exists.
And that's basically just Halloweekends, but for smaller kids. So you do trick or treating, stuff like that goes on during the day instead of at night.
Yeah, it's for the younglings. As soon as you walk in, you're greeted with some big skeletons. And also, one fun thing that Cedar Point does is a couple of the rides, they change the names. Like Ocean Motion becomes Ocean Potion, and Blue Streak becomes Boo Streak. And those are the only two rides that I think changes names. Now, another thing, we're going in here to redeem our fast lane, but one thing that they do have special for Halloweekends is Fright Lane. Now, that gets you to skip the lines at haunted houses. And in here, they have a bunch of new Halloweekends merch. They got Halloweekends cotton candy, Halloweekends hoodies. Now, interesting story about Halloweekends. The name Halloweekends was adopted throughout the entire Cedar Fair chain around 1997, whenever they started it. But since then, all the other parks have dropped the name Halloweekends.
Oh yeah,
and just went with Haunt.
Yeah,
like Kings Island Haunt, Worlds of Fun Haunt. All of them do Haunt, except for Cedar Point. Still goes with the Halloweekends. One of the most popular things here at the park is Midnight Syndicate. They do 3 shows. I don't know if they change nightly, but today's Thursday, like we said, And I think it just said 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, I believe. 3 times, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, yes. So I'm not sure if that stays like that for every day, or if that's just the way it is because the park is open short hours. But they got some Midnight Syndicate merch, special little booth for that. But we've never been to the show before. We've never checked it out, and we have to this year. I'm talking to you. Where are you? We've never been to the Midnight Syndicate show before. We never bothered going in.
I want to do it though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. Maybe tonight.
Maybe.
Who knows? Up in the front, they don't have many like scare zones, or really any basically, but they do have the cemetery, and up here is the really cool cemetery. It's of all the old rides. All the rides that do not exist. Like we have paddle wheel excursions here. We have Mean Streak, Sky Slide. You see a Mantis train over there. All sorts of rides that are no longer. Yeah, where's
the old as we know it.
The dragster as we know it, is that in there? There were a lot of people freaking out when they moved the car, the dragster car from the front of Top Doe Dragster. They were like, oh, I hope that it doesn't show up in the graveyard. And it has not shown up.
Wow. Shocking.
Shocking.
It's not being torn down.
It is absolutely shocking.
It's not being torn down.
Over here by the kids area is where they concentrate a lot of the Trick or Treat Fall Fest stuff. All of these tents are closed now because, like we said, everything is closed today for Trick or Treat Fall Fest. But they open up during the day, and this is probably a corn maze, and they have different spots that you can trick or treat. Young children are allowed to dress up. I forget the age. Do you remember the age that you're allowed to dress up?
No, I didn't know there was an age limit.
Yeah. You're allowed to dress up if you're under like 12 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But under a certain age, you're allowed to dress up. Over that age, they'll make you, if you have like face paint, they'll make you wash it off. Or if you have a mask on, they'll make you take it off.
Oh, interesting.
Or they'll just kick you out of the park.
Maybe.
Like you got a phone on a ride or something.
Exactly.
Now, I can't say for 100% sure, but I think this sign is new, which is good because signage for the haunted houses has been lacking, and I think a lot of people don't know where they are. But Hext is back here in a building right by Gatekeeper. See Hext, that building. So back there you do have one of the haunted houses. Not one of the more popular ones, but still a good fun one. It's based on witches and covens. Well, we're getting ready to ride Gatekeeper for early entry.
I see it's closed, and Max Air's going, so that means early entry has started, but Gatekeeper is closed. Oh no, so we're gonna do Max Air.
Yeah, B&M, no good. Those things are unreliable.
Very.
Operation Ride Gatekeeper. Well, when we were getting in line for Max Air, we looked over and they were letting people in line for Gatekeeper, and we're like, all right.
And I saw people on the ride.
Yeah.
It was open. Woohoo.
People were having fun. People were screaming their heads off.
Yep.
And we're like, that's where we're going right after we get off Max Air. And then that is exactly what we did, correct?
Yeah, we went over there and then it was closed again.
Yeah, they only ran 3 trains. And it's shooting back the code that it was given out before. So we're not sure what's going on with it. So we're going to go over to the Valverin and see how that looks. These are fun things they have throughout the park. They talk and move and jump out and stab you and kill you. Now for the youngins, they have over here not a haunted house, but just like a little little area that you can walk through, and it's not scary or anything, but it's a haunted house for little kids. And they have a real tiny corn maze, or hay maze right here. Yes, hay maze. And like we said, all these things will be open for Trick or Treat Fall Fest. Mummy Pit. They have a bunch of foam. I think that's where they are, not the foam, but the suds, right?
There.
I think that's what they do, suds.
Something like that.
And if you're walking throughout the park and you're like, hey, these lines are too long for the rides or the haunted houses, many gift shops sell the fast lane and fright lane. So you have many options. But right now for early entry, Valraven is a complete walk-on. In the midway here, they have a stage set up. They do a couple small shows. Just look for the skeletons. And then the main stage back here, the celebration stage, they have a larger show every night. Not sure what time, or actually it might just be multiple times. I don't think it's a big one like the Celebrate 150 celebration. But I think this one they do multiple shows, but they're bigger. They have a bunch of lights. We'll show it here when we get up here in a second. Yeah, so up here, look, you see they have drum sets up there, a bunch of lights on some shipping crates or shipping bins or whatever. And they just have music. They have it backdrop all with like dark colors and trees and that. A lot different than the big gold stuff they got for the regular season stuff. Over here, the same thing. I don't know how many I don't remember this many drum sets. But there's drum sets here, here, and up on the stage. That's a whole lot of percussion. Get some Millennium Force in. Now they have this decorated so well. Look, there's a pumpkin in the sea, and there's a pumpkin right there, and there's pumpkins right there. That's what I call festive. Now, I think this is new this year. Fortune tellers over here. This used to always be over by Gemini. So I'm not really sure if they moved all of them, because there's quite a few tents over here. I'm not sure if they moved all the tents over here or they still have some over by Gemini. It looks like it's not ready yet, but here they have a photo op. They have a casket in there, and you can get your picture taken in the casket. Milo, the tents, that used to be over by Gemini.
Oh, yeah.
They moved them. I don't know if they moved them all over here, or there's still some over there.
Used to be by Slingshot and Gemini.
Yeah.
They're fortune-telling tents.
Yes. They tell your fortune. The Halloween shows, they have the Fangtastics, and they have shows going at 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now, as far as shows go, like I said with the Midnight Syndicate, oh, here we go. We have multiple days. Okay, it looks like it's almost the same for Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and Sundays. It changes up a little. Because I was just about to say, I'm not sure if they change up the times for the shows, because we've never been big into going to shows. We've never done many of the shows, which we're going to have to this year, because it's been many years.
Theirs is a really strong one.
Yeah, we will for sure. We did a video a complete guide to Halloweekends. And in that video, we have all sorts of times for like when they do like the haunted houses and stuff. Because right now we're walking around and you might say like, well, why aren't you going into any haunted houses?
Right.
Well, that's because on Thursdays they're not open yet. So we're not going to go over all those times.
Yeah.
We'll link the video up there and you can watch that and see exactly when all the haunted houses and the scare zones. I mean, basically the scare zones happen whenever it's dark.
Yeah.
So whenever it gets dark, so around like 8 o'clock or
Those
so.
are all the outdoor parts, not the outdoor like the haunted mazes or whatever, but the ones where you're just walking and you walk through. Nothing that you queue for.
Yeah. Up ahead, we're coming into Banished area. Now this is the main scare zone. This is the biggest one. This is the one that they'll have tons of actors around.
Right.
Now, Thursdays, not as many actors though.
No.
We noticed that last year.
Right.
The houses and the scare zones are lacking a bit of actors on Thursdays.
Yeah, it's not as good on Thursdays.
Because monsters are obviously like busy on Thursdays.
Yeah, exactly.
But here we have Banished, and you come through here, and this is at night. We'll show you whenever it gets dark. It'll be filled with smoke and people and lights shining right at your face so you can't see ahead of you.
But it's not scary now because it's daytime.
Yeah, nothing's scary in the daytime. Oh my God. A little tour right here by Barnyard. They have an indoor house, slaughterhouse, back this way. And to the right, you have the new Blood on the Bayou. It was new back here last year. And I'll tell you, not a fan.
I am. I like it.
You liked it? I felt like you just walked back there forever.
Well, yeah, you're walking for a very long time, and you don't really know when it starts or when it ends. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, and it's also very crowded. Unless you go on a Thursday.
Yeah, not a fan.
I like it.
And up here on the left, this is probably the biggest concentration of mazes and houses with Blood on the Bayou, Corn Stalkers up here, and Slaughterhouse. Because up here is the most popular attraction, outdoor attraction at least. This guy's really cool. We'll get some video later if he's working. But this outdoor attraction, Corn Stalkers, easily gets one of the longest lines. Before it even opens up, you'll get people lining up all along here waiting. So if you want to get in this, get in quickly. Cedar Point, you guys suck. Now, you guys obviously are going to open this up for different drinks. You have different kinds of drinks. Now, in case you don't know, this is Wild Turnip. This is where most of the vegan stuff is at the park. They have the vegan pizza and like stuff like that here. And they told us a few weeks ago that it was going to be closed down for the rest of the year. And this is why. Because they made it midnight elixirs. And now they're going to, they obviously have the staffing to make sure that's open so they can sell some stupid drinks. But they can't give us the food that we want. Now this area, Harvest Fear, that's another scare zone. Over here, the most popular haunted house. Oh, they moved the queue. They moved the queue this year. Now it's out here. Or they added more queue, I guess. But this is easily the busiest indoor haunted house that they have at the park. Just like Corn Stalkers, I said get in line early. And right over here is going to be something brand new this year. Only on Thursdays, we brought it up earlier. We're going to have karaoke. They're going to have karaoke for all your favorite frightful tunes. So right here is going to be, oh look, he's getting ready for karaoke. Let's ask him what time it starts. Oh look, we have a sign right there so we don't have to ask. 7 to 11, Thursday nights only. Indeed it is. Look, I read a sign. I was going to ask you, but instead I read a sign. This is the Harvest Fear area. They have a bunch of fake games. And then they have a lot of actors around this area as well. Probably the second most in the park. Probably the Banished area is number 1 through Frontier Trail.
This is probably number 2.
And then this is probably number 2. And look, we were gonna go eat. I was gonna get a veggie burger. And of course it's closed.
Oh.
Kind of garbage, I mean. I'll have to go up here and see when Stockade opens, or else I'll be stuck getting a burrito bowl, which I like, but it's been one too many burrito bowls this year.
I agree.
You agree on the burrito, yeah.
I agree that it's one too many. I still really like it though. I want wild turnip though. So the other scare zone area is Tombstone Territory by Maverick. It's in Frontier Town by Maverick and Steel Vent, and then the stores and stuff. This is a pirate themed haunted area. It is.
That's why back there they have Cutthroat Cove. We'll show where that is a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll show all the
and we'll go through there
whenever they open.
And they have a nice.
Take that picture for you. Come over to my
Oh no, we're just recording.
All right.
And we got some. And earlier we saw a dog walking by and he was sniffing and he wanted to chew on the bones. But
yeah,
this area is
it's good. It's pretty big. It's I mean relatively big, and yeah, about it.
And we're heading over what we showed you a little bit ago, Scarioke. We're going to see if anyone's doing that because it's after 7. Houses open up at 8 and scare zones open up at 8. And so we have an hour before that. So we're going to check out Scarioke, which is open from 7 to 11. We're going to see if anyone's doing it. I'm trying to talk him into doing it with me. And he's saying no. He's saying like 14-year-olds don't do that or something.
I didn't say that.
Or someone else said it. Anonymous person said it.
But yeah, I would watch other people. I don't know if anyone see how many people are doing it now because it's a Thursday. It's a Thursday today. Nobody's here.
Well, yeah, it's dead. One of our videos about the your guide to Halloweekends, we did mention that Thursdays are the best days to go because it's absolutely dead, and so far it's lived up to that. And most things are open. In case you don't know, rides that aren't open, Gemini, Corkscrew are the 2 roller coasters that aren't open
On Thursdays?
Yeah, on Thursdays and Fridays. And then as far as other rides go, we saw Skyhawk going. It's over there. We see that going. We rode Max Air earlier. We haven't passed by Pipe Scream, but most of the bigger like flat rides are going. We saw. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Some people saying they watch our videos, which we always appreciate that. It's good to know that people watch these videos and enjoy them or get help or something, so that's great to know. So keep the comments coming. It's very appreciated. So we're coming up on lost our train of thought, so if we messed up on something, then
What's your name?
here's Scarioke.
Everly.
So we
Everybody
have-
give it up for Everly! Woo! I love you. Isn't that cool? You're a star, basically. In my eyes beheld. It's okay, you can come in on the chorus. Sight from my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, I did the mash. Yeah. Monster mash. Monster mash. Yes, it was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. Here we go. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I am not afraid of any ghosts. I'll tell you that.
goblins,
No,
or
none of it.
skeletons,
Not at all.
and things.
They're trying to talk me into doing it, but I can't. Here's the songs that you guys can do. You guys can do I Want Candy. You guys can do Thriller, Addams Family. Fun House, I don't know that song, I don't think. Somebody's Watching Me. Monster Mash, Zombie. Zombie by Cranberries, or what zombie?
Zombie song I know.
Time Warp, Ghostbusters, I Put a Spell on You. Oh, I know that song. Little Shop of Horrors, and This Is Halloween.
Dr. Bonaventure. My favorite candy is the triangles with the white on the top and the yellow on the bottom and the orange. Candy corn.
Oh, fantastic. Give it up for my friend over here. Say your name again.
Dr. Bonaventure.
Dr. Von Venture. Ooh. And our other friend also wearing orange.
I'm Jesse.
He's also wearing Michael Meyer.
Yes, and favorite Halloween candy is Dots.
Hey, give it up for my friend who likes some dots. Now, of course, we will be singing a crowd favorite. It's family friendly. Here's the Time Warp.
But listen closely, not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
I remember doing the Time Warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the Time Warp again. Let's do the Time Warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
And bring your knees in tight. And it's the perfect thrust. Everything I can say.
Well, we got the Walking of the Monsters. They're all getting ready to go into Fun House to get ready for the 8 o'clock opening. Look at this nice short line for the regular line. Barely anyone. That's probably about a 15-minute wait, probably, if I had to guess. Not too long. Oh, the phone's ringing.
Maverick front row in the evening.
It's lots of bugs.
Bugs.
Do I have any bugs on my...
That was the
most bugs?
I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah, it just was constantly like, you said it felt like rain.
It felt like it was pouring rain where you feel needles, but they were bugs. I was doing this. I had to do this for the whole second half or whatever.
I was like,
Because
I don't want to open up my mouth at all, definitely.
yeah.
That was rough, but fun.
That was a good ride onto that thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it was hard to concentrate. So it's 7:45. It's about 10 or about 15 minutes before the haunts actually open. And we have the line, not too bad, but we do have a line forming for Freak Show. Like we said, the busiest haunt of Cedar Point. So you definitely want to get in line early. So we got in line. It was still kind of borderline light out, and it was well before 8. And now here it is after 8, and we're still pretty far back in line. So that's what we were saying, that get in this line early, because the line keeps getting longer and longer. And if you want to get in this one, if you don't have Fright Lane, then you got to get moving fast on this one on Freak Show.
We don't need any greasy food in their diet. Don't touch their things. I have to hear it. And it's yada, yada, yada. All night long. I want to watch Truth and Consequences.
Definitely somebody. That's, oh my god, that's
just got out of Freak Show.
After a very long line.
Yeah, but
Show gets either Freak Show or Cornstalkers get the longest lines. Like
Yeah.
those lines are insane.
but it's I mean it's fun. We might have mentioned before, or we might not have. I think we have in other videos that none of the haunted houses here are like scary. If you're into like extreme haunts or something,
Not like extreme, no.
yeah.
No.
I mean, but they're fun.
They are a lot of fun.
They're a lot of fun. You have fun with the actors. And now we're getting into Harvest Fear, and there's really barely any actors here. So Fridays and Saturdays are when there's lots of actors and lots of people everywhere. And there's someone right there, but he's not doing anything. He's just like, wait, hold on. Oh, I was gonna boop the little dowel thing, but he ran away. Oh, that looks like a good ride right there, Skyhawk. That looks like a good ride. Have you ridden that ride right there, Skyhawk?
No, it's too big for me. I'm too little for that ride.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Boop.
Hang on, wait a minute. I got no one.
Boop. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Oh, we got some Nobu necklaces here. We got some people with Nobu. They're scared. They're scaredy cats, so they got Nobu necklaces. Who?
Boom!
Oh my God!
I'm scared.
This is the area that we were talking about earlier. That's kind of piratey themed. Like maybe skeleton pirates. Look, he looks kind of scary.
He looks kind of sus.
And one note, we're getting back towards Steel Vengeance, and back here is where the train, one of the trains stations, where you can usually pick up a train to get to by Millennium and then back to here. And the one thing I will point out as I walk through a big thing of smoke, as you'll see here in a second. Oh, there I go. The trains on Thursdays, the trains and Skyride are not working. So you have to walk from the front to the back and vice versa. There's no hopping on the train and being like, oh, I'm tired, I'll just take the train to the middle of the park. So if you're back here and your feet hurt and you're tired from a long day, then too bad, because you're walking it, unless you have like a cover. Oh yeah, thank you for watching.
I just saw you pop up. I didn't say that I watched you.
So someone yelling Beach Coast Studios as we walk by. So we're gonna get ready to ride some Steel Vengeance here. In the dark. I hear it's really good in the dark.
I heard it is too.
So we went back to get on to go into Bloodbath,
Yeah, oh yeah, we went back to going to Bloodbath.
and it's closed till Friday. That's why there was no line. But we just did what? How many?
3 times.
Three times. No lines whatsoever. So Thursdays are holding true to last year.
Sorry to announce that the lockers for Steel Vengeance are currently just not cooperating. If you do have a bag, the nearest place to go put them is going to be in the Skyhawk lockers right over by the big red swing gate.
Oh, so the lockers that we just used, are no longer working.
Interesting.
So we got in there just in time. I don't think they're talking about the free lockers.
Yeah, I don't think they are either. And well, yeah, because they're talking about bags. The nearest one was Skyhawks, which is far away, so not very far. Oh, we got monster items here.
Dancing monsters.
You kids have fun in there, you know?
Thank you. Oh. So this is Cutthroat Cove here, right underneath Maverick. Lots of smoke, and this is not a scare zone, but it's like a walkthrough. So they have indoor haunts, 5 of them, and they have 3 walkthroughs: Cutthroat Cove, Blood on the Bayou, and what else? I can't remember. Is that? And then the scare zones are the parts outside, just like in the main park, just in the main trails. So these are always fun to walk through. Get lots of good Maverick footage. During Coaster Mania, this is where we got to walk through, and
we got some really good footage. A link in your top right of the screen to that Coaster Mania footage.
yeah,
We got some really cool footage back here. It wasn't during this, it was during...
Oh my god, I'm so sorry I tripped.
That was good. I got that. So she came out to scare him, and then but good thing. Oh man. But good thing he was there, or you would have felt like flat on your face, possibly.
Thanks for catching me, man.
That was a good one. Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
You too. So this is the main scare zone. We just did, as you saw, not Blood on the Bayou, but not Cornstalkers, because that always gets a long line. We just did Cutthroat Cove. Oh, and here, earlier I said we'll see if this thing is working today. So this is what I was talking about, because it goes really high. It's pretty cool. Let's check out the line for Slaughterhouse. But you'll find that a lot of the haunts have a longer line than a lot of the rides, because people seem to come for like haunts and that. Correct? Correct.
Have fun. I hope you make it out.
Oh, we won't. Hey, we got the jukebox. Let's see if we can be like Fonzie. Hey!
I just wanted this song.
Oh, and there we go. Oh, and almost no line.
Oh, wow.
This is good.
Someone didn't, hopefully there wasn't a paint spill.
Oh my God, yeah, someone puked one time.
Nobody puked.
Yeah, one year someone puked in the line.
That didn't happen.
No.
They said it was a paint spill.
But they lied. They said it was paint, but it was puke. Blood.
Blood spill.
Yeah, they said they spilled some blood, but it was puke. And then we ended up getting out of line and not even going in it. Look, we can just record people tripping on these things. They have these tripping hazards right here.
There were the bad ones. Right over there.
We're just gonna, oh yeah. We're just gonna set up a camera and then watch people fall.
Yeah, people always fall. So look out.
So if you guys are coming in line for Slaughterhouse, watch out for all these tripping hazards in line. Let's see what we got here. So like we said, on Thursdays, they have less actors. So like if you come through this on a Friday or Saturday, there'll be more actors and it's a little bit better. But it's a trade-off because Thursdays are dead. So dead and less actors, or a little bit better and longer lines. Slaughterhouse was fun, entertaining. What do you think?
I think it was good. Definitely not as many actors as there usually are. A fraction.
Yeah.
But we said that before. Not a big deal. Very entertaining. A lot of fun.
So you come out and they pop you out onto Frontier Trail. They actually have a different exit this time. They used to have you exit over back further that way, but this year they moved it. Get in there. There you go. Hi. And then as soon as you walk out of the area, banished, then it turns into just a kind of a normal area. There's no decorations, but no like actors. You're no longer in a scare zone.
We got kettle corn now.
They got scary kettle corn.
Yep. Look.
Yep. Yep. Here's that casket I was talking about earlier. Cost 10 bones to do. But you get your photo in a casket. And you know, we never even walked past the Gemini area, the Gemini Midway, to see. I assume that these are all just completely moved because I doubt they just added more of the same thing. I guess it's possible, but I don't even know if we're gonna get on that side of the park tonight. So if we don't, then we'll have to do it in a future vlog. Or if you guys come or we're here tonight, let us know down in the comments if they still have the booths over there. So we're thinking about doing Millennium again, but someone wants to get coffee.
I want to get chai.
Like, but Starbucks is way in the front of the park,
I want to get.
and Millennium Force is right here.
Oh, Millennium's closed.
Millennium's closed.
I want an iced venti soy chai with white ice. But Millennium's closed, so it looks like that's what we're doing.
And up here they have the show going on. You can see the lights. So we'll show you that here in a second. That was a fun ride on the antique cars. I rode in my own car and I may have run into him as he was riding. I may or may not have. Here's some of the nice decorations, basically towards the Midway. Oh, what's going on up there?
Well, you actively chose to leave the house with that jumpsuit on, huh?
Hello!
The tracksuit situation is set. I think it's cute.
I think I know what I'm gonna wear myself which is next week.
There's lots of entertainment all over. Speaking of entertainment, the Midnight Syndicate. What time is it? I think they have their last show at 10:30. This guy's sleeping. That's the main guy. Every Cedar Fair park for Halloweekends has this guy. And they have people working his voice and he talks to you and it's fun. But right now he's snoozing. They got the big skeletons up here. The big wheel always has cool light package for, well, all year, but especially for Halloweekends. they'll do like pumpkins and stuff like that.
Alright, I'll see what food's over there while we're walking.
I did not get an iced venti soy chai. I got a hot venti soy chai. Very good. And there's a giant spider over there.
Where's there a spider? Oh, there he is. Look at him right there. Spidey. Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man can. Dun-dun-na, dun-dun-na, dun-dun-na-na-na-na-na. So someone's on Raptor. They've been riding over and over again. And they have like these green light up shoes.
It's easy to see on the track.
Yeah, I think like... Oh, now you can't. Now you can't.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, you can see their shoes.
And it matches the color of the ride.
Yeah, they've gone through. They must have got a bunch of rewrites. They'll probably go again. We are not going to get into Midnight Syndicate tonight. Unfortunately, lots we're not going to do tonight. I don't know. I mean, we're running out of time because it's getting later and later. We want to get a couple night rides in. But, yeah, this is not something that you can do in one time. If you have one trip to come to Halloweekends here, then just know you're not going to get everything done. Unless you have both fast lane and you have fright lane, then maybe you can squeeze it all in. I went out to the car to grab a sandwich. Milo and his mom went back to Magnum to get a Magnum night ride. Look, I wasn't too into that, but so we're gonna meet up by Blue Streak and then get some Blue Streak rides and probably call it a night.
Enjoy your ride here on Blue Streak.
Oh, he keeps saying Blue Streak, but it obviously says Boo. Yes, it says Boo. Why does he keep saying Blue? What's this ride Blue Streak he keeps talking about? I've never heard of that. The only thing I know is Boo Streak. We're about to get a re-ride in the front row, but some people ruined it. Garbage. It's so empty here. Every ride, like Val Raven, empty. Boo Streak, empty. Yeah, let's go do Blue. We're doing Boo Streak again. One more time. One more time. One more time. That about does it for us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Do that.
Go ahead and like it. Go ahead and comment. Do all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys next time on Beach Cliff Studios.